page from Toriyama's book, y'all. I'm just gonna name my character Lapis Lazuli from Dragon Ball Z. I think that's Android 17's name, right? Oh no, I got a better idea. No, I'm gonna name him. How do you go back on this? Oh, I got a pretty circle. Okay, no, I got a better idea now because that name's kind of dumb. So I'm gonna name him Trunks. Because now that I think about it, Lapis Lazuli, that's a character from Steven Universe, so I don't want. And I don't think he's blue too. I can't wait to create my character, yo. That's what I love about games. You got a character customization and creation feature, and you also got a really impelling and impactful story. You got me hooked, line, and sinker. But that depends on how your point of view is. You like the game to be better or the screen. Graphics look amazing. It's like a movie. I love Toriyama's drawing style. I played a Dragon Quest game before. I never played this specific Dragon Quest game. Dragon Quest 11, never played that. I have played Dragon Quest 9. Dragon Quest 9 is one of my favorite games. I never was able to complete it though. I was only able to play once when I was 11 years old, and because of the JRPG and a 100-hour game, it was a whole different world to me, and I had no idea what the heck I was doing. It was like Pokemon on steroids. And my dog. Be quiet, Charlie. Good boy. Everyone looks so intense. This child. Everyone looks so intense. So serious. It's morbid. Reminds me of a reverie from One Piece. I'm a One Piece fan, by the way. I love the series. I love the show. And I'm actually reading the manga, too, so... I don't really read manga when it comes to any sort of anime, but with One Piece I do make an exception because that story is just so good, and I wanted to read good... And by the time I was done with the anime, I was so hooked into it, I had to know more about it, you know what I mean? So I was like, nah, I gotta get on this manga. Oh my gosh! Look at all these demons in the sky! And we're running through the forest for our lives too? We got a baby in it and a little girl, and we got these evil knights of the round table with no heads, but based on their shield too. Like, that's terrifying. See, only Toriyama would make some monsters like that. I can't imagine Oda or Kishimoto doing something like that.
Oh Lord.
That man reminds me of Grandpa Gohan. And in a good way, so she doesn't like Grandpa Gohan. Oh, that baby's so adorable.
Upstairs. Oh, you poor thing. Come here.
I don't know about some strange old man just grabbing a baby like that out of nowhere, though. Like, what if the mothers came out like, get your hands off my baby? That scenery is beautiful. And look at that tree. Is that supposed to be like the Yggdrasil tree? Several years later. That's a really sick tattoo. How do you explain a birthmark like that? That's supposed to be a birthmark, right? We saw that when he was a baby. Oh my god, that does... I kind of knew that. He did kind of look like Trunks to me. Like, wait. Hold up. We don't create our character in this game? Is this a default? No, come on, you gotta create your character. There's no character creation.
You're a lifesaver.
What kind of Dragon Quest game doesn't have a character creation? Was this Kingdom Hearts? I love that game, by the way. But still, like, that's the dumbest... Oh my god, that's so boring. And you know what that means, right? If it's not a character creation, that means that this guy basically has... Aw, man. At least give the character some personality. I mean, if it's not like a character... If it's no character creation, custom in this game? That must mean that the character must have some sort of personality towards him. Does he have any sort of dialogue or anything? Maybe if I play the game and you'll know, dumbass. I'll shut up. I'll stop. Who is this girl? With her dog. The dog is so
Trust
weird.
me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony.
The ceremony. She seems nice. Look
So
like
it's
Trunks.
finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
I mean, that sword certainly does it for the Trunks motif. And everything else, I basically look like brown-haired Android 17. That chuckle. I sound like a grown man, and I look young, so I look like 17.
Looks like Sandy's
18?
keen to lead the way.
Hey, the girl looks older than me, to be honest. Even though she's younger than me. I don't know what it is about it, but a girl being older than me, that's kind of a turn on. You know, I'm gonna delete that when I edit this video.
Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Best not to keep her waiting. I can't do the accent. I tried to mock before. What is this? Mind how you go, you hear? Who are you talking to? You know the mayor and your brother are waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, remember, if you ever in need of some advice or you're stuck for what to do, have a chat with folks with pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like that. You know, in game context, I wouldn't know what my character probably wouldn't know what the hell they're talking about. Like, imagine this game was as aware of itself as, say, a game like Undertale was, and she said some fourth wall shattering crap like that. My character would just be dumbfounded, like, what in the world are you talking about? What pink speech bubble? Is that a disease? I'm being too crazy right now. Let me just get in this game. I was like, I'm gonna skip this. Why did I hear X again? No. I don't need I need your advice, madam. I am not new to this. I am true to this. Who is this? That was unavoidable. Trunks, seeing you and my dear Gemma. I'm calling her Gemma because Gemma sounds like a germ. All set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both as a mayor and as a grandfather. That's not the old man from before. That's Gemma's grandfather. I'm calling her Gemma. But you already know that. You're not kids anymore, you know? No, you're grown up now. Yeah, that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. So I'm guessing you're like 18 anyway. Now it's time you were on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing Y and selecting Party Talk. I remember that mechanic back in Dragon Quest 9. That was helpful. What the hell did you next? Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Just look at you, Trunks, my little boy, all grown up. Oh, that's, who's that? That's our mother? Well, obviously not a biological mother, but like a woman who adopted us and raised us. Her name is Amber. Now be sure to look after Gemma. I just said Gemma. To think you've been here, you've visited several since you were tiny, and here you are about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if ever you lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Mom, why are you saying I'm stupid? Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be fine, and I'll make sure that a delicious supper is waiting for you when you get back. That sounds nice. I'm gonna get on this tour real quick. The priest from classic Dragon Quest priest. Oh, cutscene. Everyone shut up.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
I can't get over the visuals. Everything looks just so gorgeous, all bright, colorful.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks.
What are we offering our thanks to? What deity? It's the Almighty? Because I know in Dragon Quest they have believe in this one god. Like they have like one divine deity, divine absolute power they believe in. And I think it was the Almighty in Dragon Quest 9. I think that's the same guy here.
I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
What are you exactly talking about? She looks so annoyed. And look at her. I think is she puffing her cheeks? Because like you know how anime girls they puff their cheeks and they express that they're annoyed or aggravated, but it makes them look kind of adorable. This is what she looks like right now. Whatever.
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey.
You about to use me, man? If you don't fight for yourself? Come on, women, come on. Women are strong and powerful individuals. Fight for yourself.
Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh!
What? That dog bark sounds so artificial.
Ah! Monsters!
Look at us looking all concerned over three slimes. Come on, man. Like, calm down. They're slimes.
They're coming this way.
Sweetheart, they're slimes. Calm down. These are literally the weakest bosses in video game history. Goombas from Mario are stronger than these things. Watch me do work and get rid of them like one hit. I bet you. Okay, don't pull me on that one hit thing. That's animal cruelty. How is the dog doing the same amount of damage to us when we have a sword?
Get him!
Look, if you have a pet dog, it can basically defeat a slime. Some people keep slimes as pets, I bet. Like, isn't there that game called Dragon Quest? What game was it? I'm pretty sure it was a Dragon Quest game I saw on Steam where you keep monsters as pets. Monster Joker.
Get him!
The slimes are defeated. Trunks sees 6 experience points. Trunks acquires 6 gold coins. Slime drops a treasure chest. Trunks receives a medical alert.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that. I know they were only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me.
Not really. You could have just kicked them off the damn cliff. They're slimes. They're water droplets. They look like gummy snacks. Like they're the whatever. Basically, they're the equivalents of a Caterpie in Pokemon. I need a cough drop.
And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Alright, she's feeling us, obviously. She's obviously going to be like our female attraction or female character that we obviously have a crush or deep relationship with throughout the story. But what I have a problem with is that, one, there's no character creation, so that's already a buzz. And two, our character has shown to have little to almost no personality. He's basically an instrument to introduce the gamer to the actual world of Dragon Quest. And it's probably like a really good game to start off if you haven't played a Dragon Quest game, like, ever. And you're new to the series, but still, for all the veteran players who played this game for a long time, this feels like, what? What do you mean no character creation? And what am I playing then? Like, I mean, the character has no personality. Like, but I already care enough about Gemma to ignore it, so at least I like one character. But might as well give us something to create, you know what I mean? Like, if you don't give us a character protagonist and a personality, at least give us one we can envision ourselves as. Give us a haircut. Whatever. We follow this dog. I got so passionate over this game. I'm sorry, Steady. I got this game because I was so glad to enjoy creating a character in these beautiful resolution and high def quality. I mean, even the grass looks real. And I'm now realizing that I can't do that. I just hope the story's impelled. How is that dog balancing on his thin ass log? Look at us, we got to balance on this thing, but that thing is ran across, like, especially on this part right here, like, when you gotta, like, whatever. Did she cross? I'm seeing, oh, no, she disappears behind us. More monsters. You should sneak up and try and surprise them. What's that mean? Preemptive attacks? Like that's actually pretty helpful. Only did 1 damage though. Wait, if this takes 6 damage, then when the previous slime took the equivalent of that, but it was still whatever. Whatever.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
I love that since we're in a cave, there's an echo sound effect here. That's such great attention to detail. It's like, why does the dog look like it's still barking even though it's not making any noise? That's so ugly. Come on, y'all. You can't be doing this one great thing but overlook this one minute detail. I hate when people don't pay attention to small details like that but pay enough attention to detail to sound resolution. That's just lazy. I'm not gonna waste any more time with these slimes. If I want to level up, I'll do it off screen. Y'all guys don't want to see me just fighting gumdrops all the damn time, right? Besides, I'm a story book guy. I want to know the story. Hell, I might just skip this whole thing and let you guys and just hit to the next cutscene. You know what I mean? But that one monster, I just want to see what it does. What is it? I never seen that. A group of needlers. that reminds me of that one. That reminds me of that meme. Why is that one shining? Oh no, that's the rain. That's the rain effect. Is the rain falling on top of them?
Crumbs!
Ow. Ow. We got no abilities or spells. I'm not gonna have to defend. Equipment doesn't matter. Pretty sure it doesn't have the swords or names. Speaking of equipment, I gotta see our stats and things and stuff like that. See what we're working with. Because most Dragon Quest games, like their characters usually all around like fighters. So it's good in basically all avenues. So when it comes to attack, strength, abilities, spells, and even equipment, it should be basically all around. Most basic party members have very in-depth skills on where they're at their most effective in. Whether you create them or whether they join you. Like in Dragon Quest 9, like you get to create a certain relation to what your character is really adept in based on his job description. Like in Dragon Quest 9, I played as a gladiator, which is the king of combat. Like you have the highest attack stat in the game when it comes to warriors. And yeah, but I was never able to get past that.
I'm so proud of you.
The violation change part. I didn't know what to do after that. I wasn't that good in RPG games, but I started playing now. I played a lot more Pokemon, so I had a lot of practice. I wasn't even that good at Pokemon. Oh, I learned a spell, Frizz. I know that spell. That's a fireball. I'm not that adept at Dragon Quest. I played one game, so I'm acting like I'm a whole expert on it. So I'm an expert when it comes to other games, like mostly. Well, I'm terrible and trash at first-person shooting games, so don't even try to ask for me to play Call of Duty or Halo. You know what, Evan? I might play that just to have fun. I don't know. I did like Halo just because of the gun variety, and it was a different change of pace from Call of Duty. Basically, it was cutscene. Shut up.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think? Help! Help me! Cole?
Who's Cole?
Quick! You have to help him!
You what? Fight smoke? What? Fight smoke? How? How? This is a message to kids telling them not to smoke? That's a good message.
It's not fog at all.
Look at that dog trying to be intimidating. He reminds me of he looks like a small yellow Clifford. Trying to be intimidating but looks too goofy. You know what I mean? Not even stupid, just goofy. It looks goofy. Some small. Alright. Oh, let me do that spell. Now I'm really Definitely Trunks. Burning attack!
Crikey!
That's exactly what I mean. How are you gonna bite smoke?
Go on! Crumbs!
See, these things are all stronger than smokes.
Get him!
Yeah. Why is the dog doing more damage than me? That does not look good. I gotta level up. I can't be weaker than the dog.
Crikey!
I am low on health.
Get him!
I don't need though. I don't need though. I'm good.
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
I don't want to admit it.
Well done!
Oh, level 3. That's what's up.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you.
Your facial expression does not match your tone or your apology. You do not look apologetic at all. You look annoyed. You look bored.
But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before.
You just said that you just saw 3 slime droplets. Slime droplets. You just saw 3 slimes attack you right before we entered the cave. What do you mean you didn't expect monsters?
But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
I mean, we obviously expect some sort of combat, or else why would our character carry a sword? But he's a blank slate, so I'm not gonna question that. And Gemma's being such a mom right now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a turn on for me. And look, he is. Y'all gonna think I'm weird now, aren't you? Y'all gonna think I'm weird now.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
I wanna be a hero. Okay, on Evans.
Not far to the top now.
I don't know why I just sang that. I haven't watched Pokemon in years, but I do remember that theme song. It was just in my head for some reason when I heard that. I don't know, it feels so random right now. It feels so upbeat.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Well, it's nothing serious, it's just rain. I mean, well, of course, in this time period, I doubt you would have umbrellas, right? I mean, in that in that opening cutscene, like, they just showed, rain and everybody on the streets didn't even have an umbrella or, like, a slacks or a hoodie. Obviously, they're not gonna have a hoodie in this time period. I mean, look at how we're dressed. We're dressed like we're a villager from Game of Thrones. We're dressed like a... Oh, didn't even need that. Where am I going? Okay. What to say? Do I jump? I like the flow of it. Nothing feels like it's so jittery. Nothing feels jittery. Jittery man. Jittery Prince.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh?
You better say a prayer they don't get shot by lightning. Do you not just hear that? Or is that from outside? Because it's kind of looking like it's about to rain. No, that's the game. But anyway, y'all better pray you don't get hit by lightning.
What was that?
Too late. That's Zeus pissed off. An ugly ass hoe.
Help me! Help!
You do not sound. Help her, Trunks. Whoa. She really was about to fall. I'm coming, B. How that thing does not look aerodynamic at all. This bulky ass body and those thin wings. It does not look aerodynamic at all. Great googly moogly. I'm so lame. Anyway, are you Dragon from One Piece?
We're alive.
That reminds me of that one scene from One Piece where Dragon saved Luffy from Buggy and he's about to be executed in Logtown. You remember that scene? If you're an OG fan from One Piece, you know what I'm talking about.
How? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
I used Thunderbolt on him. I call the power of Christ. I was in Joker too. I believe in Jesus. Our birthmark is glowing.
Look, the mark on your hand.
Yeah, so I just said that it's glowing.
Huh?
That is the dopest
stopped.
birthmark ever. That's a dope tattoo. I might have to get a tattoo like that. Nah, my hand's too small for that.
All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
That's a beautiful picture.
It just goes on and on and on.
That's a beautiful picture. I might have to make that a thumbnail.
Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone?
Now that I think about it, they probably are fairly young. I mean, when it comes to Dracula's games, and they have the whole, and this village has its own particular tradition on being designated as an adult. We might be as young as 15 or 16. Not even 18 years old, because I can't imagine Gemma being anywhere older than, say, 16 years old. She doesn't even look 17 or 18. Nowhere near it. I can't even imagine her being like 18 or anything. But she certainly is responsible and mature enough to be an adult.
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
I've read the reviews on Dragon Quest XI, and everyone's saying that the game is amazing, the story is really compelling. That's one of the main reasons why I bought it. No one said anything about character creation. Yes, I'm still on that. But the one thing that I've seen everyone complain about, and everyone says was abysmal, was the music. And let me tell y'all something. My own personal opinion, it could be better, but it's nowhere near as bad as everyone says it is. The only part of the music and the soundtrack I think is like just straight up kind of cringe is the battle music. When we enter combat and you hear that those trumpets and the chorus lost their, it sounds like the choir lost their conductor and they're basically going off beat, performing on their own, basically trying to stay in the same rhythm. I saw that boy over there. I didn't bother talking to him. His parents about to beat his ass for going up my mouth. What the heck you mean you went up in my mouth? What are you finding smoke for, boy? I'm about to beat your ass so hard you about to sit on your eyes.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
I like how the characters behind us, even though they probably have no sort of voice, they did have a dialogue that was undertone. Like you know that they are, and you know they are have some sort of like I don't know I don't want to say free will. That's not the phrase I want to say. Sort of consciousness, self-conscious. I think that's what I want to say. I don't know. You guys know what I'm trying to say, though, right?
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
I don't know why they keep saying the spirit of the land. They haven't even differentiated or like described what type of deity or god that this particular village worships. I know in Dragon Quest IX they had these specific guardians that watched over the villages. But in this one, they're just saying a guardian spirit. Like, what exactly are you talking about? Do you mean like your divine god? Everyone in the Dragon Quest game basically worship? Talking about like some sort of almighty presence, almighty force, omnipotent being? Is that gonna be the final boss in this game? Because that's usually how these games sort of take type of role these games take.
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know.
It's good to appreciate the little things, but that form of identity, Cobblestonians, that's such a mouthful. I mean, I'm not gonna. That's our description as people. No, I'm not about to say that. Let's say cobblestone people. Stone people. Game of Thrones. Yeah, cobblestones.
You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind.
I mean, I'd like to travel the world and broaden my horizons more than this tiny village of what I imagine is. Seems to not be that many people considering who came to see us. I bet that's everybody in the village. I'm not saying leave forever, but broaden my horizons and come back, you know what I mean?
I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there.
Definitely. Can't wait to explore.
Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Keep saying, Mother, do we not have a father? What happened to the old man that found us in the river?
Come on, you. Home time.
I'm sorry, but I do not like Trunks. That's the name. That's the only name I can call him as. I can't keep calling him protagonist, even though that's what he deserves to be called. But Trunks so far, like, I mean, it's not. I don't hate him, but I also don't like him. It's got the same problem with me as Kirito. But even Kirito had more personality. Nah, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. Yeah. What do you got to say? So the ceremony's all done. Congratulations. Just follow the paper's tone just to find our way back. Okay, just follow these stones. Just follow these. Oh, you can run faster. Oh, that's certainly useful. So I have to keep pace with everybody. I'm about to hurry. Everyone just looks the same. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, that's so different. What do you say? Nice, you climb with a suit monster. I'm going to be big and tough just like you. That's cute. But let me just, since we know where to go, let me just like talk. There you go. Trunks, do you know what's going on? Prayer, that's what. You should get down to the church every chance you get. Every time I pray, I feel all my troubles slip away. Make a new man of me. Take my word for it. Oh, no thanks. I am not looking to join your cult. No thank you. That just screams cult worship. Please no. Anyway, I'm amazed by the geographical structure of this village, man. How do you have a church but haven't taken precaution to make a freaking shop or market? Wait, hold up. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm about to say, that is not prioritized. Well, alright, Trunks, where do you even jump up to? We just got back from collecting tool. Oh, so that's where we went. It was nice that you got to go up there together. Wait, can I see what you got? I can't even see what you have in your shop. I can't even shop right now? Come on. Can I go through your private quarters? Or outside? Why did it make a closed door sound, but the door was never even closed? Whatever. Oh wait, no, that door was closed and this door just closed. Okay, see, that's good attention to detail. I like that. If only they just kept that up. Who's this? I'd love to visit Helico one day. They say that's always something going on there. Eliador. Oh, that's for like our neighboring village. And it's always bustling with people, and the shops are full of all kinds of things. No, cobblestone. See, this girl gets what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying cobblestone is whack or anything. I'm just saying, like, it's a very small people village. These people certainly appreciate the things that matter, like family, loved ones, closeness, togetherness. But you want to broaden her horizon and see more of the world. There's more to life than cobblestone, is what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure, and that's definitely what our characters want to experience. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But here's the problem, though. When it comes to anime-based games or anime in general, very bad things happen to very nice, kind-hearted people. Not very worried for the people in this village. They all seem really nice. I don't want anything bad happen to Gemma, and we got this dusty-ass dog woofing at us. I mean, that dog's bark is just so artificial. It sounds so robotized. It just sounds like sort of machine. Did they actually have someone? Did you actually hire someone to make the sound effect for a dog like that? Or did they actually hire someone like that? Because that was a waste of money. They did not deserve to be paid for that. That sounds like a machine. Whatever. I'll compare to y'all later. Yeah, cutscene. I'm pretty sure it was cutscene here.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
Did we just call the power of God or something? That was a divine move. I'm not even trying to be funny. That was a move from the divine, the great divine, the divinity.
What did you say?
Exactly what she said, Mama. I'm a badass, apparently.
That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me.
I don't know what you mean about funny looking. That thing looks kind of cool. I would get a tattoo of that on my hand.
Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along.
Our grandfather's that the old man?
Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here, this belongs to you.
What is that? Is that our Millennium Puzzle?
Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower.
How come you never given us that ever in life? Wouldn't that be more sentimental to us than more significant than a simple tattoo? Well, you can lose a necklace, but you can't lose a tattoo. I don't see what the harm would be to giving us a necklace until right now in our life. That doesn't make any sense. How old were we? Like 16, as I said before?
The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village.
Are we the Avatar? Are we the Avatar?
It's. How can I put this now? Well, he said you're.
Spit it out, come on.
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
I know what reincarnation is. What the hell is a luminary? His face in the shop, he knows what that means. Are we supposed to know what that means? Because I read in the reviews, it's a good game for those who start off in the RPGs, or not even RPGs, who start off in the Dragon Quest series. But what is, but is Luminary supposed to have any sort of significance?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do.
That's not vague. Come on, y'all. Like, that's just a. If you're gonna deliver a child of prophecy type of situation, at least do it right. I mean, it's not wrong so far. I'm just hearing about it now, but come on, y'all. Give me something. What the hell is the Luminary? Is that Erdwin? Because in the reviews for the game, they said that if you play the very first Dragon Quest games, and I never played them, I saw gameplays of them on YouTube thanks to the Switch. But if you play those first Dragon Quest games with Erdwin, then you'll get the Easter eggs for Dragon Quest XI. Are we Erdwin? Does that make all the Dragon Quest games prior to this canon? Is Dragon Quest IX canon? Is there a giant city of angels in the sky coming down to the earth to gather benevolence or blessings from the mortals to give to the divine tree? Actually, the divine tree is dead, and all the Celestians are dead. Because I saw a gameplay of Dragon Quest IX, because I could never finish it. I didn't even bother trying to finish it. What the hell am I talking about?
He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king.
Necklace. Come on now.
He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
I'm cool with that. Like, I was just saying how broaden your horizons from this small town and see the world.
Crikey.
Crikey. I'm sorry. That's just so seemed out of character word for Gemma. I'm pretty sure. I swear they just put that word in just because of her accent. Why does she have that accent? No one else has any sort of hard accent besides her. Is that supposed to be Australian? That word sounds Australian. Crikey. That sounds something like Steve Irwin would say.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
Okay, I take it back. Our mom's got a pretty hard accent, too. Do we have a hard accent? No, I think about it. I think everyone does have a pretty hard accent a little bit. I don't tend to look at this stuff because I don't see race, y'all. I see character. Live by my motto. The reincarnation of the Luminary. Oh, I get the reincarnation part, but is the Luminary Erdwin? Can you just say Erdwin? Please? Trunks tries his hardest to sleep, but he's still confused by everything. He's learned and excited about his upcoming trip. Can we see it, please? I mean, come on now. You're not going to give us this blank slate of a character and just tell us about what he's feeling and what he's showing and what he's doing. You got to show us, y'all. Don't y'all ever take a, story writing 101 show, don't tell? Having trouble sleeping, are we? Well, it's no surprise after all the excitement today, and your big news. Whenever I have trouble nodding off, I like to go for a little walk. This night air always does me a good power of good. Alright. Can we just barge into people's house at night? Oh, they lock their doors at night. Hold up. Oh, that's really cool. They right in the window. You can see that the kids are sleeping and that the adults are still up. Well, one adult is still up. That's great. I love that. Okay, okay, game. You get 2 points. You get 2 points. I'm putting a point system on this game, and that's for everybody too. I bet you can't get to this house. That's really cool. Why'd I do that again? I'm trying to break in. Anyway, I figured a small town like this, people here would be a lot more trusting, and I expected people to be a lot more trusting. And since everyone would know everybody in this village, people would most likely have their doors unlocked, seeing how they know everybody here. They would trust everybody. But then again, like still, I don't want someone running into my house in the middle of the night. Why would you have that? I bet during the day they do that. During the day they do that. I bet you. A curious pair of inmates from the roof wrapped around a tree. I was trying to talk to Gemma, but thank you.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh?
Apparently
You remember this
can't
tree,
either.
don't you?
Not really. And apparently you can't sleep either.
I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down.
That's sweet. Oh, even the clouds are moving. Oh, that's so dope. Even the branches on the tree are moving. And a slight shift in wind, and a slight wind shift on the grass. I love that. I love this game's visual so far.
Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
Do you know what it is? Are you going to explain it to me?
I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Why are you giving me these vague explanations of what the hell, technically what we did in our past life? That does not explain to me what the luminary did or what the luminary is supposed to do or who the luminary is. That could literally translate to any sort of protagonist character in any sort of medium. That could be Harry Potter, that could be Naruto, that could be Ichigo, that could be Goku.
When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since.
Okay, that's a little more detail. What the hell you mean we turned into a star? Is it that red star? Is that us? Technically, because I'm going to say luminary is us because we are the luminary, and when past life, that was you in your past life. So I like doing that whenever I hear a sort of reincarnation type of story. Like when I watch Avatar, I always say, oh, hey, what's up, Aang? It's even when I watch Legend of Korra, I call her Aang.
That's his star, right there.
That is the red star. We are the red star. That's us. Why do... explain, please.
How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it.
I don't get it. How are we up there but down here? Is that not the luminary? Is that like... Because according to what you say, that sort of like seems like the void century for the Dragon Quest world? So that could have taken place like, what, a good 1,000 years ago? So that maybe not be what the story claims it to be? Who knows? That could be the villain that we're trying to fight. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that could be sort of like a Mega Man Star Force 3 thing with the Meteor G and the noise destruction. You know what I mean? I'm also a huge Mega Man fan, to let you guys know that.
I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand. Really, I do.
Thank you. You sound distraught.
Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
You sound distraught, though.
Goodbye, old friend.
make it sound like we're never gonna see you again. Oh, come on, y'all! Don't do that thing where she leaves and she doesn't show us her eyes, and then she's obviously crying because we see the twinkling stars from her eyes. Don't do that to us. And no way, Gemma. She's too nice and sweet to be doing stuff like that for us. It's not to mention it's kind of a cliche, but I fall for that cliche every time. Oh, first person view. Please don't keep it like this. I hate first person. Oh, the costume from the trailer.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you.
Well, okay, man. I see why people made him in Smash Bros. Now. I think. And for what Smash Bros. Tells me, he's gonna get this badass sword. I'm pretty sure it'll way later down the story. I'm not gonna worry about that now. I don't want any spoilers for the story so far. But I like the old outfit better. This one's too clunky. I like the old one better with the blue outfit.
You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him.
Granddad dead? Oh, the old man that found us in the river, he's died? He passed away? But what's the point of introducing him to us if we're just gonna die by the time we turn 16 and by the time we're playing the game? We have never seen him before. Why do they do that introducing to us? Why would they bother? Why not make it her that found us in the river?
Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
Sorry if you guys heard that. That was my alarm to check my blood sugar. I'm diabetic.
Why don't you visit the village shop before you
I have
head
to
off
do
to
that by
Heliodor?
don't worry, I'll do that by the
supplies
time
for
I'm
your
done
big
with this
adventure.
video.
But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
That's nice. See, like what I said, this village is so small, they treat everybody like family. They probably love everyone else in this village. That's why I would love to live in a small village like this. Just put a cell reception tower on this bit. You know, I never did bother to look at our equipment or stats or anything, like our attributes. Trunks, 27 at HP, blah blah blah. Naturally, our highest stat would be HP. There is no everyone. 138 gold coins. Okay, and equipment. Pretty sure we don't have anything. Oh, snap, we got a great sword? Hold on, let me see that. Huh. But with the great sword, you can't carry any sort of, you can't carry a shield or any equipment. So that's probably, okay, so that makes sense. So when I have a great sword, I bet it does monster damage. But since you can't carry a shield, you're basically a glass cannon. So that probably is why your health is so high. And Trodian bandana, okay, and oh, Trodian togs. Oh, see? Oh, I'm gonna keep that for a minute. Okay. I like that a lot. I'm gonna stick with this though. Yeah, since we can't, I like that a lot. Since we can't make up for the character creation feature, don't know why they didn't incorporate that into the programs of this game. I'm gonna just have to stick with this for a while. I might make that my basic outfit. I might not change that. If I can find another outfit that changes my whole appearance, that makes me look as cool as this, then I will gladly accept that. What's up, old man? I heard all about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to take, and you are just a youngster. But before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down in Silkwood Cross Harbor. Man, I don't need that shop, man. I don't even run to this. I'm true to this. Should I bother with the quest? Can't be hard, seeing us like in a village. You know, messing around as you do. Well, he's got this flurry feather that he loves. Well, fool that I am, and managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wild. The wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it myself, but I'm not to go at heights, I'm afraid. Man, if you don't get up on that roof and is that the sparkle? Get your ass on that roof and get your son's toy. Man. Whatever. I'm about to go get this man's son's toy. You look cold as heck with this on. This must be it. Yep, it is it. How do we already got an achievement and I wasn't able to read it? Oh, there's a treasure chest up here for 50 gold coins. That's what's up. No fall damage. Ugh. Just take it so I can leave, please. I got places to go, people to meet. See, for something like that, that's where the music doesn't play any sort of detriment. You know what I mean? That was very upbeat, happy. I like that little. Y'all just unsubscribed for me trying to sing, didn't you? Look at this horse. Talk. Oh, damn, I should just can't stop crying. Oh, she's crying? What I meant to tell you that. Oh, man, Gemma, come out here and give me a hug, girl, before if you don't come here and give me a hug before I head out, don't do that thing where I'm like, it's too hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Nah, but seriously, don't do that thing where he's like, it's too hard to say goodbye and decide not to see us off. Anyway. Oh, so we leaving. I doubt we'd be able to come back anytime soon. Yeah, she even says that you might not be able to be back for a while. Hope you said all your goodbyes already. Yeah, I guess. Probably not be singing this village anytime soon. So, yeah.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone.
Got something in your throat? Y'all better get your minds out the damn gutter. That's not what I meant. Anyway, so he hasn't told us that we were from it's not us flowing through the river. Why? We obviously don't have a father figure, so who do you expect to be? Like, who do we expect where we come from? I mean, I thought it was obvious that we were found, you know what I mean? We weren't born in this village. Whatever.
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things.
I don't know why that of all things had to be kept secret. This man has a knack for keeping things secret that doesn't require any sort of significance. The whole luminary reincarnation thing, okay, I see why that whole destiny thing, keeping us safe, making us not scared of what we're meant to do in this world, because we're meant to do some pretty big-ish, obviously. But keeping a small necklace away from us, not telling us that, hey, we found you flowing into this river, man, you're adopted, like. Actually, you know what? Don't quote me on what I just said.
You know who the luminary was, of course. The legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness.
Bruh, can someone please give me a book on the history of Erdria? That's how you pronounce this one? Erdria? Edria. I think that's how you pronounce it. Because I have no idea what you guys are talking about. All these vague descriptions and quotes on what the Luminary did. Like, what did he do? Legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. Yes, I know, I just finished Naruto. I'm watching Black Clover right now. I know Lost is. I'm about to go watch Dragon Ball Z after I'm done editing this video. Terrible darkness. It says Yu-Gi-Oh! Are we the Pharaoh? Is that a Tem? Hell, I might watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Right after this. I already got the Yu-Gi-Oh! game on my Switch. I'm gonna play that while I watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all, I'm about to nerd out. Y'all think I'm joking.
We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it's a little hard to swallow, I must say.
I mean, reincarnation is not the most obscure thing I've heard about in this game.
Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh?
I like this guy.
If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
I F's with Dustin. I like him. He's trying to get that clout and those spoils of war. Well, not of war, but you know what I mean.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Hey, he could be a lot worse. He could be one of those mayors that could just reap the spoils for himself and not share amongst the villagers.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought.
Hey, you're not joking.
Yes.
Stop playing.
No.
I want to head out.
The fate that awaits you may well
I
be
wanna say
one
goodbye.
beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine.
Certainly. We're gonna see monsters more dangerous than slimes.
But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it
I'll
prove
take it.
useful in finding your way.
Did he just do that hand thing? Like when you shoot the hand symbol, like it says. Let me stop. I don't know what that was called. What that specific like hand gesture is called.
Oh. And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
My hands are so ashy. I need to lotion my hands. Not for what y'all think. Please stop. Get your mind off the gutters. This is much better. A little smooth, silky smooth and moisturized. I'm not gonna finish what I was about to say. You can finish it amongst yourselves. They're giving us a
You'll
horse?
find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
Oh, that's dope.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Wait! Here,
Gemma.
take this with you. I made it for you.
Gemma, come on. If you keep up with this fluff and unbearable, you gotta make my teeth rot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying stop, but your adorable self, come on, get that ugly dog away from me. I do not like Sandy, and I love dogs. I have a dog, right, Charlie? He's biting my charger cord. I gotta buy a new one.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you?
Girl, I will stitch this thing on me, man. I will never let this go off. Can I really equip it? Because if so, I will never unequip it.
I don't know what's in store for you out there. But wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you?
Oh my god, Gemma, come on. You're making it sound like I'm about to see you again. I'm about to be gone for maybe like a year, a good year tops, man. Come on, yo. You're making it sound like I'm never gonna see you again. Come on.
Take care. And remember, we'll be waiting for you.
I love you, Gemma. Have my babies. I feel like Usopp saying goodbye to Kaya, you know? Need a horse? Nay, bother. This game is so lame with its jokes. Whatever. I can hold the gallop. Dang, I'm hauling ass right now. Oh, but I gotta be patient. I'm not gonna haul ass right now because I want to look at every little detail in this game. Like, hold up, like you see like that blue thing in the sky? Oh, that's the tree. That's the tree. I'm about to say, look at that blue, like blue cloud. I'm about to say in the sky. That's the tree. We obviously need to go there. That has some sort of like meaning. We obviously need to go there one day. Most likely, it's an end game type of thing. Just said end game. Tony. Tasha. Alright, we stop. That water looks like real water. Okay, right now it doesn't. Oh, it's running away from me, okay. See, that's a good way to know how you're powerful enough to not worry about, like, leveling up when the monsters are running away from you. Dismount? Oh, I remember these from Dragon Quest 9. I think they're called Cruel Cumbers. A group of enemies appeared. Is it? Yeah, Cruel Cumbers, I remember. Kill it. Ugh. Feeling it's kind of like a boss right now. Hold up, I saw some, hold up. Oh! I'm about to say, I'm about to ram into this to see if I can do damage before I fight him, but nothing gets killed him before he... Wow. Oh, that's fun. I'm about to do that again. Get out of my road. I'm about to head to that. What are you doing here, minding your business? Oh my god, I'm such a... That's so totalitarian. That's so totalitarian.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones.
Like a camping system?
To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break.
It's like Pokemon Sword and Shield. Low key, high key, mid key, every key.
What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith.
Don't quote movies on me.
That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need.
So is that like a mini church?
And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison.
Yeah,
and
so
all
these
kinds
camps
of
are
other
like mini
things.
churches, so you can like
Think
save.
of it as a mini church.
That's exactly what I said.
Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take... You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared.
I like how they gave even minus characters a pinch of personality, you know what I mean? They're not just blank slates. I mean, this guy obviously had a backstory. This guy obviously like enjoys camping. He has a simple life, but I like how they give it like a pinch of personality. It's not like just like an AI tutorial that just explains things in a very monotone and robotic way, you know what I mean?
Well, that's all from me.
I mean,
If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Sorry, I had to yawn. I mean, this man is using similes and metaphors to describe on what camping is like and how the camping can benefit you in the wilderness. Like, I love how the game is actually doing work. It's not just some boring, oh, do this. To do this, you gotta do this. I mean, it's like that with some characters, because, like, obviously an in-game situation... Let me shut up. You already know what I just said from the beginning. This video is like getting an hour long. I just said stop soon. In fact, I might save this and continue on to the next part, yo. Might as well see how this camping thing works. Oh, that's dope. You can rest, ask statue for help right here, and like, oh, hit back. Oh, you can roam around while you're in camp. Okay. About that. I'm about to save, and think that'll be it for this episode, and I'll continue on a second. Alright, y'all, I think that'll be the end of this episode of Dragon Quest XI. I'm pissed off there's no character creation system. Y'all lied to me. Well, y'all on Steam and the reviews lied to, but anyway, whatever. If you liked the video, please sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with a friend, and the next video episode on this will be out very, very soon. And the episodes for this series will be fairly long, since it's a very long, about 400 hour gameplay, I think I've researched on. Yeah, about 400 hour gameplay. So the episodes are going to be fairly long, about an hour long each, or around that estimated ballpark. But yeah, I guess that's it for this, and the Generous Prince is out.